beautiful night, like I was saying at the beginning. It's not really about me. It was about watching young poets that I work with come full circle. And, so it's fitting that we close the circle with someone that I saw, I think might have been, was it your first reading weekend of Final Fridays, or was that just a front? Like you were reading on the side and then just showed up at a Final Fridays?
I came to Team Budget that first, I think.
Right. See, so I don't even know my own history. I gotta just read the bio. But whenever I think about our next poet, I always imagine hydration. And she's always a reminder of taking care of self, and she'll tell you about it. All right, so Kirya Traber, nationally awarded spoken word artist. She's been featured at Robert Redford Sundance Summit, the Bay Area Hip Hop Theater Festival, the Living Word Festival, San Francisco's Litquake. I mean, if you haven't seen her, where the fuck have you been? The Stern Grove Festival and San Francisco's Queer Arts Festival, among other notable stages. She is currently working as the program manager of residencies at USpeaks, where she develops and facilitates spoken word workshops for Bay Area teens. Please welcome to the microphone, Kirya Traber.
Community poet thing, so. And I've actually come so full circle that I have Tomas's old job at USpeaks. So Yosimar, where am I?
I'm here, girl.
There you are. You're the lesbian inside. I would totally go gay boy for you.
Oh, thank you. I do have respect.
Among my many idols is Tina Turner, of course. And so, like she says, you never get to hear me do anything nice and easy. I always do things rough. So right now I'm gonna do something a little bit nice and easy, and then I'm gonna get rough. Okay? So this is a real short piece I like to call Coward. My voice shakes, and you hear the snakes rattle. I wear fear like the colors of venom. My danger to you only superseded by how easily I can be broken. There must be something in my tone of voice, the tension behind it. Heavy eyes, studded barrier to dammed waters. I hold back melted glacier, swollen ocean, typhoon season, and you shudder at the slow trickle through the gap in my front teeth. Delicate, downy, feathery, fleecy, flossy, fluffy, frizzly, bristly, coarse, rough, soft, linty, ticklish, shaggy, handful, woolly, tufted, thick, fibroid, flocky on pursuit, linnaeus, pilous, villainous, glutinous, gnarly, keen, magnificent, marvelous, masculine, moving, nappy, kinky, uncouth, breathtaking, awe-inspiring. I'm talking about hair. Locks, manes, mops, bristles, brush, 5 o'clock shadow, fuzz, goatee, imperial, mutton chops, stubble, spit catcher, carpet, bush, muff, patches, pubes. I'm talking about hair. All of it. Yeah! The numerous fine, usually cylindrical keratin filaments growing out of the skin of animals and most especially humans. Biology, anatomy, gender, beauty, attraction, affection, acceptance, love, self-esteem, self-worth, ostracism, exclusion, dominance, control. I'm still talking about hair. Just hair. Because let's be honest, we all judge a book by its cover. And if you'd never seen me read a poem, had never heard me articulate a masterpiece by stringing words together, if my mouth had never opened, if all the features that define me, the tiny fibers that veil my body would speak volumes. I've endured enough time in my lifetime to fill an arsenal of verbal weaponry. My daily excursions are sometimes akin to a tour of duty through mine-infested battlefield, dodging vicious ridicule, ignorant questioning, and expletive fetishism. I am a one-woman spectacle, the greatest show on earth. I get a ringmaster's call when I step into the street. Step right up, step up and see. The block becomes a sideshow, and I'm a famous freak. On my good days, it's hard not to laugh at the fact that the most abnormal thing about me is how naturally human I am. The average woman spends at least 40 minutes a day getting ready for work. An hour and 12 to prepare for a big night out. 3 months total choosing handbags and the ideal pair of shoes to wear. And collectively, over 3 years of her lifespan, plucking, pulling, prodding, forcing, shaping herself into a fabricated reflection. Last year alone, Americans spent nearly $13.2 billion on cosmetic procedures. 11.7 million women and men paid professional surgeons to remove pieces of themselves. And even if no one in this room would ever invest in plastic surgery, it's still safe to say that on average, as women, we hate ourselves at least 10 minutes every day in the mirror. In a world where beauty is a subtraction problem of infallible ideals minus the body you were born with, I am not just unusual. I am a stunning abomination, proud more than ever to stand with a legacy of non-conformist objectors, the bearded lady, fat folk, albinos, midgets, giants, hermaphrodites, deformation, Siamese twins, amputees, and savages. God bless the freaks, every one of us a hero. We are fighting a war over our bodies, and you are foolish if you don't think there have been casualties. The skin-bleaching, hot iron-scarred, bulimic, anorexic, self-hating fat kids and little girls who will spread their legs just to hear you say she's pretty. And until the day every last one of them can rise past the ashes of their own self-destruction, climb past the mirrors that cast in the shadow, embracing each and every feature that once lets destroy them, and finally take their place as the true ideals of beauty we should all be living up to, then I will take it as my sworn duty to consider every stage I walk onto, every crowd I push through, every face-to-face encounter as a fight for their title. Like every good general, I would gladly sacrifice my last day in peace to go out in battle. So duck and cover if you have to. Here are my first shots fired. 1. To the girl hanging out the back window of the minibus. Yes, I know I am hairy as fuck. And no, I'm not ashamed. To the boys hanging outside the corner store on Broad Street who asked, "Hey, little mom, can I shave you?" I asked, can I save you, re-educate you, grab you by the frontal lobe and rededicate you to a life with more purpose than patronizing women shooting dice and smoking blunts? And to anyone who has ever wanted to know if I am really a man or how big my dick is, you should contemplate instead why your understanding of gender is so limited as to think that the hair on my face could invalidate my 24 years walking this earth as a woman, that my unshaved leg could somehow deflect the burden I carry of objectification, sexualization, educational, professional, and social devaluing, daily measurements against male dominance, and constantly, consistently coming up short. And if I make you uncomfortable, is it because I so greatly called to question your shallow definition of what it means to be a woman? Or because you can't handle the fact that my unabashed confidence makes me so damn sexy? And lastly, to the would-be sympathetic liberal who has taken extra care to make sure that I know you think I'm very beautiful. I just want you to know that I didn't ask for your goddamn opinion in the first place, and I don't need your pity to know that there is nothing more beautiful than me being genuinely who I am in every single moment.